Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya96. As you may remember, when Kabir found out that his wife had made promises to the grocer for the objects of offerings, he put her up on his shoulder and started for the grocer's, where he left her off and went back home. The grocer, with his evil desires, was sitting waiting for her. He thought to himself, she came alone tonight and deceiving me. She's gone away. As this evildoer was thus talking to himself, he saw before him the wife of Kabir. It made him happy to see that she had kept her promise. Sitting in his usual place, the grocer said to her, "The clouds are pouring down rain without limit. How is it that your feet are not covered with mud? This fact perplexes me. So you, good woman, tell me the truth." The good woman, having heard him say this, replied to the grocer, "Listen to me, you good sir. I will tell you exactly what happened. After having given you my promise, I supplied the wants of the saints. The Vaishnavas were well pleased. That good deed will go to your credit. Your great kindness to us can never be repaid. I call myself a faithful wife. The command of my husband is my authority for action. I gave you that promise because of the distress in which I was. I told Kabir, the Lord of my life, what had happened. He carried me on his shoulder and brought me to you. He then went back. Now put aside your doubts and do whatever your mind wishes." This mass of goodness having thus spoken, the grocer became repentant. He said to himself, "I've come to the state of a human body, but I have not accomplished anything thereby. After wandering for 8,400,000 births, I have suddenly attained this human body. Now I have to take proper thought. I've allowed my mind to incline to sensual things. Kabir is indifferent to earthly passions and generous, and I have cruelly troubled his wife, just as if a man should take in his hand an axe and cut down a tulsi plant, or as if one should take a hoe and forcibly tear down a sacrificial building, or as if one should push aside all worship of Shiva and belabor his emblem with kicks, or as if one purposely spills a jar of nectar, or as if one purposely crushed the shaligram, emblem of Vishnu, or seeing a banyan tree or pimpal tree should cut them down with an axe, or as if one should cross the Ganges without bathing in it, or as if one should revile the Sri Bhagavat. I have committed just those kinds of faults in causing this trouble to the Bhakta Kabir. I have never seen any other husband who would thus lend his wife to the use of another man. Blessed are you, O mother, mine of good qualities, the first mother, the mother of the world." Thus repentant in his heart, he made her a namaskar and said, "I am your child. You are my mother. Do not keep in your mind my transgression. In my ignorance, I who know but little have troubled you. Forgive me all I have done and give me your blessing. Take me as your child by the hand and place me at the feet of Kabir." Thus speaking, he placed his hands on her feet again and again. Hearing him say these moving words, she exclaimed, "O grocer, blessed is your mind. I see it as soft as butter." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.